Vishwagurum Vande Jagatkaranam Vande Pannagabhushanam Shashidharam Vande Pasunam Patim Vande Surya Shishankavanhinayanam Vande Mundapriyam Vande Bhaktajana Ashrayam Chavaradam Vande Bhaktajana Ashrayam Chavaradam Vande Sivam Shankaram. Friends, we are all travelers. We travel, we make the journey, we move from one point of time to another point of time. Time is like a large wheel which never stops. Ekachakradharam Devam. The sun is supposed to travel by that single wheel of time. And it is drawn by 7 horses, symbolic of the 7 colors of the rainbow. And this single wheel of time never stops for anybody. In this wheel of time, from one point to another point we travel. And that point of commencement is called birth. From the date of birth, from the time of birth, till the date of death, till the time of death, we travel by the wheel of time. We are all travelers. We are all making the journey from Hyderabad to Bangalore, from Bangalore to Delhi, from the hostel to Mangal Mandir, from the Mangal Mandir to the dining hall, from the dining hall to Tarangani, from Tarangani to ground, ultimately in the evening to the Swati rock to meet the girlfriend. This is the movement. Night at 9 o'clock, we move to the bed to sleep. First statement is we are travelers. We travel from one point of time to another point of time. Travel by time. 2. We travel from one place to another place. Time, space and causation. From one place on the earth to another place on the earth, or from one place on the earth to another place in the sky, we make the journey. Time and place, we make a movement. We travel. 3. From one activity to another activity we move. From the activity of sleeping to the activity of wakefulness. From the activity of wakefulness to the activity of the washroom. From the washroom activity to the activity of the dining hall. From one action to another action we travel. One action causes the another action. One is the reaction or the continuation of the first activity. This is a chain. One act, one action, one activity makes us move to the other activity. So we travel from one point of time to another point of time. We travel from one point of a place to another point of a place. We move from one activity to another activity. 3 movements. 4th movement. From one format to another format we move. When we were born, we had the format of a small baby. From that format of a baby to the format of the mold of a child. From the mold of a child to a to a young, attractive, handsome man of a college or an enticing, arresting, bewitching girl, a heroine, Miss College, Miss University in the educational complex. Baby, childhood, boy or girl, and then young hero or heroine. From there, we become husbands, wives, men, women. From there, we become old men, old women. And then we become sickly men, sickly women. And from there, we become dead bodies. Baby, child, boy, youth, manhood or womanhood, sickly person, and finally dead. From one format of a baby to the format of a dead body, we move. Fourth is the movement from one format or from one mold to another mold. Fifth, from one nomenclature to another nomenclature. I have one name. My wife calls me husband. I am her husband. My son calls me daddy. I am his father. My mother calls me my son. My friend calls me my friend. My students call me teacher. My teacher calls me my student. Who is that student? One nomenclature. Who is that master? Another nomenclature. Who is that husband? One nomenclature. Who is that student? Lecturer, professor, vice chancellor, chancellor, pro-chancellor, governor, prime minister, all one. I am not the prime minister at home, governor at home, chancellor at home, speaker at home, professor at home. I am only a henpecked husband at home. I am only a servant to my wife. Elsewhere I may be a master boss. The major general on the battlefield is a cockroach shivering in the shoes before the puny creature wife in the kitchen. Same person. A lion on the battlefield, a lamb in the kitchen. One man. Now, 5 changes I have tried to identify. One, we move from one point of time to another point of time, one point of place to another point of place, from one activity to another activity, from one format to another format, from one name or nomenclature to another name or another nomenclature. What is the common thing? Movement. Either you move in time or place or activity or format or name, the common factor is movement. Movement is change. Movement is activity. Activity is action. Action is karma. And that is the chapter we recited. Either individually or collectively we are moving. Either as a microcosm or as a macrocosm, we are moving. Nahi kaschitshanam apijatu tisyatya karma kriti. Neither the microcosm Pindanda, nor the macrocosm Brahmanda, neither the individual nor the universe is ever stagnant. Everywhere there is movement, movement, movement. The first principle of Karma Yoga is action. Nowhere anybody at any point of place, time is stagnant. The change may be slow. The change may be steady. The change may be gradual. The change may be sudden. But there is a change. If I say the time is 7:42, I am wrong. The clock is moving. When I start the sentence, the second hand is at one place. By the time I complete the sentence, the second hand has moved. What is the basis of karma? Karma is movement. It is action, it is activity. And then who is the common factor changing? I am the baby. I am the child. I am the youth. I am the father. I am the husband. I am dead. I am sick. I look. I walk. I talk. I speak. I is common. The common factor in all the movement, the common thing in all the activity is that single letter I. What is a karma and what is a karma yogi? If that I is constant suffering or enjoying or action, it is karma. If the same I, if it becomes E by E, then it is a karma yogi. If I remains I suffer, I weep, I work, I love, I die, I eat, I am a karmi. I the action, I look at it, I see it, I see eating, I see speaking, I see the change, I am a spectator of everything, then I am a karma yogi. The major difference between karma, karmi and karma yogi is karmi is the doer, karma yogi is the spectator of the doer. I remain a spectator. And while you are a spectator, good things happen, bad things happen, favorable things happen, unfavorable things happen. Somebody may praise you, good. Somebody may scold you, very bad. Somebody may say he is shouting like a dog, barking. Somebody may say he is creating a nuisance early in the morning after taking the exercises. I want to sit, relax and sleep, but the fellow is not allowing me to sleep. He curses me, scolds me. Both are aimed at me. I am a spectator. If I feel, I am a karmi. If I am a spectator, I am a karma yogi. In the Ramayana, you have Ramchandra Prabhu. He is also a traveler like us. He is also a man like us. He has 2 legs, 2 hands, 2 eyes, nose, no mouth, etc. One fine morning, Dasharatha Maharaj, the king of Ayodhya, sent an SMS message to Ramchandra Prabhu. My dear Ram, immediately he lifted the collar. Very good. What daddy, what is it you want to say? Monday morning, 10 o'clock, be ready. What for my daddy? The crown is vacant. The throne is vacant. I am trying to withdraw from all activity. I shall voluntarily resign. I withdraw from the position of a king. You will be my successor. We will have the celebration. You will be the crown prince. Yuvaraja Pattabhishekam will be performed at 10 o'clock on Monday in the morning. Everything is getting ready. You please get ready. The message has come. An action. A movement. And now Ramchandra Prabhu, very good if he says, and goes to his wife and tells, hey my wife, don't think that I am an ordinary man. I am going to be the king of Ayodhya, I am going to be the governor of Bihar from day after tomorrow. I will be the president of this country. Modi ji has already decided to appoint me as the governor of Telangana. Therefore, what do you think of me? I am no more a a henpecked lamb like husband. Come on, let's go to MG Road. I shall get you a beautiful diamond necklace. I shall get you a Kanchivaram pattu saree for 58,000 rupees and 2,000 rupees as a tips to the man who sells it. My wife, very, very happy. And I come back to Prashant Kutir, all the members of the Prashant Kutir, please come. I am going to arrange a beautiful dinner for all of you, spending 2 lakhs of rupees. Dasharatha Maharaj sent the message. Sri Ramachandra Prabhu received the message. He did not tell his wife and he did not buy a diamond necklace to his wife. He did not buy a saree, he did not take her out to MG Road. Nor did he arrange a beautiful dinner or lunch to his friends and relatives. He simply said, I see. Spectator, I see. And within 24 hours, time has moved. And then the second message has come from Dasharatha Maharaj. My dear Ram, yes boss, yes daddy, what news? I am sorry the opposition parties are not acceptable to your appointment elevation as the Yuvraj. You cannot be the governor, you cannot be the president, you cannot be chosen as the chancellor or pro-chancellor or vice-chancellor X or Y or Z. You are to vacate Prashant Kutir. Where? Get out wherever you feel like. You cannot live in Ayodhya. You cannot live in the palace. Then you cannot live in Ayodhya and then go to forest. How long? 14 years. Cannot take the dhoti from the palace. You cannot take the shoes from the palace. You cannot take water from the palace. You have to go barefooted, barehanded. Ajjo, what a pity, Sita. What have I to do? He did not leave. When he got the first message, he did not jump up. Karmi, he was not. When he got the second message, he did not get depressed. He did not get dejected. The second message is banishment, punishment. He is exiled. He is asked to go to the forest, not for a day or two, 14 years. Imagine ourselves in the position of Sri Ram. After 30 days of your yoga instructor's course, your coordinator says, no, you won't get the certificate. Why? I paid the fee, I attended the classes, but you slept. Whether I slept or not, I was physically present, give you my certificate. You shout, go to court, proceed to the Supreme Court, fight, Karmi. Ram, I see. Dasharatha Maharaj sent the message, I see. The second message, banishment, I see. That I is to become E by E. If you remain I to suffer, if you remain I to enjoy, if you remain I to be depressed, dejected, elated, exhilarated, and then we are an ordinary person, Karmi. We are not Rama yogis, we are not Krishna yogis. A yogi is different, a karmi is different. A karmi is a person who is indulgent in both good and bad, right and wrong, favorable and unfavorable. When there is something good, he enjoys, jumps up. When there is something unfavorable, he droops, he falls, he feels miserable. Both are shunned, both are avoided. Life is a combination of the good, bad, right, wrong, high, low, rich, poor, up and down, push and pull, failures and successes. You cannot have only one side of the coin, you can have both sides. You can never remain on the top of the wheel, you have to come to the bottom. This is the giant wheel of time. Earth is itself rotating, making the seasons, summer, spring, autumn, winter. You cannot always enjoy the warm climate. You cannot always be suffering from the biting cold. You will have to change, adjust and remain a spectator to all the vagaries of time. He who is able to become an I, an improvement, a development, a change from the letter I to the word I, E-Y-E. I become a spectator. And when you become the I, E-Y-E, you remain a spectator to enjoy. When you go to the theater, you are looking at the screen, spectator of the screen. On the screen, you have the bloodshed. On the screen, you have the war. On the screen, there is a duel. There is a sword fight. You just remain a spectator to all. All of us might have traveled by a train, an ordinary sleeper coach. You sit in the window, or you are just feeling the prakriti. From one end of the window to the other end of the window, you are looking. You spot out a church. Your eyes move from one end to the other end. When you cannot look anymore, again the eye comes to the front. You follow the object and you remain seeing till the end. After some time, objects move, your eyes do not move, you continue to look. You can observe while traveling. And after some time, your eyes remain slightly half closed and you close your eyes, the train is moving, the objects are moving, you are sleeping. Samadhi. A karma yogi initially indulges in the activity. He involves himself in the activity. Suffers the pains of opposites, good, bad, right, wrong. And next, he becomes a spectator to the activities. The objects are moving. And then you become half closed. Vivekananda Swami says, each yoga can take you to the ultimate. Earlier, the traditional philosophy of India was only a jnani can attain moksha, nobody else. Karma makes you have the chitta suddhi, purity. Bhakti softens your heart. Raja Yoga, it gives you the determination to attain the highest. It is only the Jnana Yoga. Swami Vivekananda said, no. Jnana gives you moksha. Bhakti also gives you moksha. Karma Yoga also gives you moksha. Each yoga can independently take you to the ultimate. This is Swami Vivekananda's contribution. Initially, it was doubtful whether Karma Yoga is capable of taking us to the state of salvation, total rest or mukti or moksha. When I traveled by the train, I was able to understand. Initially, I was looking at the fire, feel sorry for the accident. I see a marriage, I am happy looking at that. I am making my ideas attributed to them, I enjoy or I suffer. Then I only become a spectator to the changes in nature. Changes outside, changes inside. And then my eyes begin to withdraw from the activity and slowly I sleep. And that sleep is moksha. You withdraw from all the activities. This is your karma yoga, and finally, karma yoga can be further explained very easily. When you travel, you keep the hand outside. Breeze is coming. Wind is coming. The wind is passing through the fingers. It is wonderful. Touch to the palm. You enjoy the touch of the wind. You feel the touch of the gentle, cool breeze. And suppose you want to own that wind. Suppose you want to preserve that wind. Suppose you want to pocket that wind and close the fingers. You cannot enjoy. You cannot even own the wind. Money comes, let it travel. Things come, let them travel. You pass through the pains and pleasures. You pass through the good and evil. You pass through everything. Let them freely move. You remain a karma yogi. By our travel from one place to the other, from one point of time to the other, we can remain spectators. Sri Ramachandra Prabhu is today worshipped. Valmiki Maharshi describes Sri Rama is like a painted lotus on a canvas sheet, always blossoming, unperturbed, undisturbed, unaffected. Good things happen, very good. Bad things happen, very, very good. For everything, you are just smiling. You are just seeing. Karmi is to suffer or enjoy. Karma yogi is to remain serene, calm. When Bhagavad Gita gives the description, yoga samatva uchyate. Amidst the pace of opposites, the polarities, good, bad, right, wrong, favorable, unfavorable, etc., you remain firm like a rock. You remain a spectator and your life is pleasant. We will be enjoying it. Sri Krishna Paramatma is able to be like that. Yogishvara Sri Krishna. We are no way inferior. We can remain spectators. I to ye by ye, and then you will really enjoy the life. You will be ever smiling, ever calm, ever tranquil, ever serene. Let us, by the grace of God Almighty, become karma yogis. The second definition today I am trying to give is samatva uchyate. When the things are happening, let us remain quiet, calm. Let us be the calm spectators. The greatest hero of yoga is Sri Krishna. Let's meditate on him. Thank you. Oh.